Malaysia has introduced sweeping new laws that could impact everything from employment to property ownership, and even your online privacy. For both locals and foreigners, the question is, are these laws driving positive change, or are they creating new challenges? In this video, we'll break down Malaysia's key updated laws, how they affect daily life, and what this means for the future of both citizens and expats. Stay tuned to find out. Number 1. Employment law, the new minimum wage. The first major update is the increase in the national minimum wage, now set at MYR 1,500 per month. This is part of the government's efforts to improve the standard of living for low-wage workers across Malaysia. For many employees, especially those in the service and construction sectors, this increase feels like a long overdue victory. However, beneath the surface, this change raises significant concerns for employers. While workers rejoice, many small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, are grappling with the added financial burden. Consider Amina, a cafe owner in Penang. Her bustling cafe has been a community favorite. But now, with the new wage law, she faces tough decisions. To accommodate her staff's pay increase, Amina has to weigh her options carefully. Should she raise prices on her popular coffee and pastries, potentially driving away loyal customers? Or should she cut hours, leaving her dedicated team with less work? Amina's dilemma isn't unique. Across Malaysia, small businesses are feeling the squeeze. Many fear that these changes may force them to close their doors, leading to job losses that could outweigh the benefits of the wage increase. How does one balance the rights of workers with the sustainability of small businesses? As wages increase, we also have to consider the ripple effects. Higher wages may lead to inflation, where the cost of goods and services rises, potentially negating the benefits of increased pay. If prices for everyday essentials soar, will workers really see an improvement in their quality of life? So is this wage increase a step forward for worker rights? Or does it place an unsustainable burden on small businesses? Are we on the brink of a crisis where well-intentioned policies end up hurting the citizens? We want to hear from you. What do you think? Is there a solution that can satisfy both workers and business owners? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 2. Expanded property ownership, foreign investment. One of the biggest updates in Malaysia's property laws is the introduction of higher taxes and restrictions for foreign buyers. The government's rationale: to curb rising property prices in major cities like Kuala Lumpur and ensure that Malaysians have more affordable access to homes. But is this policy really making a difference? Take a closer look at Kuala Lumpur, where property prices have skyrocketed in recent years, driven partly by wealthy foreign investors purchasing high-end condos and luxury apartments. With the new laws, the government aims to control this surge. But it's not just about the luxury market. Many middle-class Malaysians have also found it difficult to afford homes due to this increased demand. So on one hand, these measures could help curb speculation and make housing more accessible to locals. However, for foreign investors, the situation is more complex. Let's take David, an Australian retiree who had long considered Malaysia his dream retirement destination. With the recent tax hikes, the cost of purchasing a property has increased significantly. Not only that, but foreign buyers are now limited to buying properties above a certain price threshold, which pushes more affordable homes out of reach. This has led to many potential foreign buyers like David reconsidering their plans. For Malaysia, this could mean a reduction in foreign investment in the property market, which has been a significant contributor to the economy. But the big question is, will these changes actually lower property prices for Malaysians, or will it result in fewer investments that could slow down economic growth? And what about those who have already invested? Many foreign owners of Malaysian properties, especially in high-demand areas, might see their investment values stagnate or even decline as demand from foreign buyers drops. This creates a ripple effect. Fewer foreign buyers could lead to slower development in the real estate sector, as developers rely on investment to build new properties. Does this mean Malaysia risks losing its appeal as a global property investment hub? Or is this the right step towards ensuring local residents can finally afford to buy homes in their own cities? We want to know what's your opinion. Do you think Malaysia's property laws are taking the right direction to benefit its citizens? Or are they missing out on foreign investment that could boost the economy? Number 3. Immigration law, foreign worker policies. Next, let's talk about immigration laws. Malaysia has tightened its policies on foreign workers, making it significantly harder for companies to hire from abroad. The government claims this move aims to protect local jobs, particularly in essential industries like manufacturing and construction. On the surface, this sounds beneficial for Malaysian citizens, ensuring that local workers have priority in the job market. However, as with many policies, there are two sides to the story. Take Hassan, for example. He's a foreign worker from Bangladesh who has spent over a decade in Malaysia, contributing his skills and hard work to the construction industry. For him, these new policies have thrown his future into uncertainty. He now worries not just about his job, but about the future of the team he's built over the years. Hassan's story is a reflection of a larger issue. Many companies, especially in sectors reliant on experienced foreign labor, now face a difficult dilemma. They must decide whether to invest in training local workers or to cope with fewer skilled laborers, which could slow down projects and increase costs. For businesses like Hassan's employer, these changes could lead to severe consequences. With a limited pool of skilled workers, production could falter, leading to project delays, increased costs, and ultimately affecting the economy. This could also result in local workers losing their jobs if projects can't keep up with demand. But it's not just about business, it's about communities and families. Imagine if skilled workers like Hassan are sent home. What happens to the relationships he has built over the years? Will local businesses suffer from a lack of experience? Or will the government's efforts to protect local jobs backfire? So, is the government making the right call by tightening foreign labor policies? Are they truly protecting local jobs? Or are they risking the stability of key industries? We want to know what you think. Number 4. Environmental sustainability. Laws in an ambitious move towards a greener future. Malaysia has introduced new environmental regulations aimed at reducing carbon emissions and promoting responsible waste management across all industries. The government is pushing for a shift towards sustainability, emphasizing the importance of protecting our planet for future generations. But as we strive for these lofty goals, the question arises: are all businesses prepared to meet these new standards? Large corporations like Eco-Waste have taken significant steps by investing in state-of-the-art systems to manage waste effectively and minimize their carbon footprint. They understand that adapting to these regulations is not just about compliance. It's about staying competitive in a world that increasingly values sustainability. However, the reality is starkly different for smaller businesses. Take Ahmad, the owner of a local textile factory. Ahmad has always been committed to providing quality products while also being a part of his community. Now he finds himself at a crossroads. With the new regulations in place, he struggles to finance the eco-friendly machinery needed to comply. The cost of upgrading can be overwhelming, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, that often operate on thin profit margins. Ahmad worries that if he can't afford the new technology, he might have to cut jobs, leaving his employees, many of whom are his friends and neighbors, without a source of income. While the environment stands to gain from these stringent regulations, we must ask ourselves, are we risking the livelihoods of local businesses like Ahmad's? Is there a way to achieve sustainability without sacrificing economic growth and job security? As consumers, we also play a role in this narrative. Are we ready to support businesses that take the leap toward sustainability, even if it means paying slightly higher prices? Can we strike a balance between environmental responsibility and economic viability? Let's continue this important conversation. How do you think Malaysia can support both the environment and its local businesses? What solutions can bridge the gap between sustainability and economic growth? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Or data privacy, cybersecurity. In today's digital age, where so much of our personal lives unfolds online, safeguarding our data has never been more critical. In response to increasing cyber threats, Malaysia has updated its data privacy laws to provide better protection for citizens' personal information. These new regulations mandate that companies take greater responsibility for securing customer data, with strict penalties for those who fail to comply. Consider Nurul, a young professional who recently fell victim to a cyber attack while shopping online. Her personal information was compromised, leading to unauthorized transactions on her bank account. This terrifying experience left her feeling vulnerable and anxious about her online activities. Now, with these new laws in place, she feels a sense of relief knowing that there are regulations designed to protect her data. But there's a flip side to these regulations. While they aim to enhance consumer protection, businesses now face significant pressure to comply. Companies are required to invest in costly upgrades to their cybersecurity systems, and implement comprehensive data protection policies. For smaller businesses, these expenses can be overwhelming. Take a local cafe owner, Amir, who has been running his business for over 5 years. The new regulations mean he must upgrade his point-of-sale systems to ensure customer data is secure. However, this requires a significant financial investment that he hadn't planned for. Amir is now caught in a dilemma: how to comply with the law without risking his business's financial stability. As these new regulations come into play, many businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, are worried about their ability to meet compliance standards. If they fail to do so, they could face hefty fines or even legal consequences, putting their operations at risk. So, the question arises: do you feel safer knowing your data is more secure under these new laws? Or do you believe these regulations place an unnecessary burden on businesses, potentially stifling entrepreneurship and innovation? How do we strike the right balance between protecting consumers and supporting businesses? We'd love to hear your experiences with online security and how you feel about these new laws. Let's start a conversation in the comments below. In conclusion, Malaysia's updated laws are reshaping the country's economy, impacting both locals and foreigners in various ways. From higher wages to stricter property and environmental regulations, these laws present both opportunities and challenges. But the big question remains: are these changes for the better? Are we moving toward a more equitable society while ensuring that businesses can thrive? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more content. Next topic: Singapore's updated laws. Thanks for watching.